Hello, this is Divine Sunshine. I'm going to do a real quick reading for the divine, channeling for the Divine Masculine. Just kind of see where his energies are at this point. So let's just jump right on into it. Okay. As far as love, clear. What's going on? So, Divine Masculine, what's going on? The Divine Master say, I'm still dealing with codependency, still dealing with deception. Someone is wearing a false mask, self-mask in this. Oh, in this relationship. In a relationship and keep an open mind. Okay. Let me get some. What do you mean by codependency? This is going to be really short. Oh, we put. Oh, some of these are. Okay, all right. It is what it is. Okay. Okay, so some codependency issues that he says he's worked with. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. I seen that on somebody's TX thing. Stated that she's saying that some of them are really heavy medicating themselves and numbing themselves in these third-party energies going on. We got chaos and conflict. I'm saying really this is emphasis that this is really what's going on, and there's just a lot of chaos and conflict that's going on as far as in his mind about this being so codependent on this person, wanting to be free for this person, wanting to get away from this person, this person, place, a thing, or the situation, being codependent on that. But at the same time, it's an interesting energy that's running through with these Divine Masculines, which is they seem like they're still this chaos, but they still finding peace in the middle of the storm. This is what I keep on picking up with them. This code is chaos and conflict on here because it's not like it's an even exchange of gifts with this codependency. It's like, okay, you know, sometimes you know you're in this kind of situation. It's okay for you to be dependent on them, but they give you something back in return. But now it look like it's just like it just mainly is a one-way street that's going on, and it ain't no constant flowing going back and forth between the two. So this is becoming a major issue. Regeneration, and in some ways he's saying it's a regeneration of the same stuff. It's like I thought we was finished with that, and it looks like it's still here. Stuff, these negative things, it just keeps on regenerating, you know, like it was back in the day. It had what's the name, Robin Harris thing. You just had this little skit they had with the little kids, badass kids in there. It's called Baby Kids, and they always say, we don't die, we multiply. So it looked like with this chaos that's going on in this karmic situation, seems like it just constantly keeps regenerating. It's like, oh my God. Or like that, like my kids had we had like Scary Movie Friday, and they wanted to watch Happy Lord, what was it? Happy Death Friday. And every time she damn woke up, the same thing. She tried to redo it a different way. You know, she came out and I was like, Lord have mercy. I was like, I'm getting trouble showing this girl coming out here, dude, or whatever. But they showed the front. But anyway, coming out here, and she did that. She said, oh, okay, I know I got this time because this time I didn't change the way it happened. So each time this child woke up, it was her birthday. At the end of it, she either something bad would happen. She'd get hit over the head. This spooky character, whatever, would do something to her. And so this next time, she's like, okay, God, it keeps on happening. So she talked to her friends like, well, why don't you do something different, more shocking, and maybe it'll change it. So she went the next day, walked on campus nude, you know, did a lot of other things that's different. Each time when she woke up in the same reoccurring dream, she would do something different. And so this time she's like, I know I got it because I'm doing everything different. She's confident. And the sucker still said, wow, hit upside the head. She fell, did a slow-mo fall, and woke back up back in the bed. And she's like, what the hell did I do wrong? Why? I'm back in the bed again. And I got head and my head hurts. And, you know, I got like a concussion, you know. So each time it always ended up going back into the bed. So this same thing like that is just like a never-ending saga of conflict and chaos. And that's what it seemed like to me. And again, that's what I say, round and round. So he's really waiting. These things is going round and round. Round and round I go. So he going round, up and down, side to side. Everything going to be all right. So he going around and he is waiting for everything to be all right. But he's waiting for the universe to take it where he's now at the bottom and move him up to the top. So start from the bottom, now we're here. Start from the bottom, now my whole team freaking here. So you start from the bottom. So he's hoping that he start from the bottom and then he come up to the top. Okay, about this codependency situation. Things were trying to turn around to put him at the top of the food chain. He has deception. So he's saying right now it's a deception going on. Someone's wearing false masks in this relationship. The false mask is really being worn by the divine masculine. It's a part of it, if he's in some kind of relationship, that both of them are in an unfinished symphony. That she has somebody that she's waiting on, that she put on hold to be in a relationship with him, and vice versa. He's got the divine feminine. He's saying, I got her on hold, and right now that's what the deception is. It's still not finished. I made it probably perceived or gave or presented to Shaniqua, which I call his nickname for the karmic, that, oh, I don't know her. She don't call me no more. I ain't heard from her in months. And really, you just talked to her last night. You texted last night. It's not over with, you know. It's still going on. And so that's the issue of the deception that's going on. It's like, I really want to be here. And this person seemed like to me, from what I've seen in this cards, saying she like, to me, she don't look shy. It looked like, baby, I already know. And he like, oh my God, you know, you done found me out. And she kind of looking real calm, you know, like some people that you done call them in a situation. And you know, you that calm, that scary calm. It's like, no, that's okay. You know, both of y'all put your clothes on. I'll be waiting out in the living room for both of you all, you know. Once you finish, you know, but you know, I'll be waiting for you outside right there, you know, because I know you're probably a little kind of tired. You're exhausted, you know, from the sounds I heard coming from the bedroom door. Seemed like you all both exhausted, a lot of energy that was pretty much exchanged. So I'll wait for you outside. No, take your time. Take your time. You know, you need to shower. You know, we got bath towels and everything like that. There at the back of the door. I got a robe there if you want to. But, you know, I'll be waiting for you outside. And they both looking at each other like, what the? Oh, hell. We about to. Okay, she a little too calm. You know, so that's the same thing. It seems like, you know, see, most time when somebody's calm like that, whoever this calm one, she's either got a plan, or she said two things. She got a plan that she's going to strike back, or two, she's got a plan to say, you know what? Excuse my language. I'm fucking done with this. I can't keep on this. I got to watch you every minute. I just went to the damn store, went to the grocery store. I come back and you done slipped her in. You know, that's it. I'm done. Or I asked you not to talk to her on the phone or text her. Caught you last month sometime, as TX said, and you still texting her. Okay, you know what? I've been on this, the writing on the wall. I caught myself trying to beat the punch before you all. I knew something was. It was a little deeper than what it was. You was presenting. You was trying to tell me like it was lightweight. Like, oh, she ain't nothing by her. Ain't nothing deep about it. But I could tell by your actions that it was something serious. And so, you know, it's something that I really need to be paying more closer attention to it. It ain't just no fly-by-night. I just met her last week. This been going on for a while. So this is what I'm picking up from the karmic or the other person's energy. Is like it's the calm before the storm. It's calm before I'm about to give you your walking papers, or it's calm before I'm about to really wreck up and tear up some shit on your behind because you done played me for a fool for the last damn time. Okay, so that's kind of what I'm kind of picking, excuse my language, but I'm picking that up too as well from that person. Okay, so now keep an open mind. Okay, so keep an open mind here. He wants you, divine feminine. This to please, and I came from the reading for what I did before. Is that really how things is happening and occurring for himself? Is a two-way message that, you know, the way I thought that this was going to happen as far as me finding the one is way different than what I had considered. And that's probably why I was kind of dragging my feet and kind of pussyfooting around, because at the same time, I was like, you know, this can't be the one, because this ain't my usual type. You know, the usual type is the one I'm kind of kicking with and messing around with, is my karmic or my so-called soulmate at this time. And, you know, right now, with this journey, I'm seeing it, my mind is being opened up to really seeing that, you know, all the things that I'm kind of used to going with, all that glitters is not gold, is my little cards that I have. And I really thought that this was the one, but this is not. So now I'm really desiring a new life that's going on, because, you know, this codependency then got me in the position that I am. It's chaotic. Same thing, it's not an even exchange of things. Some of them might have found themselves that they have been kind of manipulated into these situations. He's saying, you know, I came in, I think I was bamboozled. Okay, that's the word I'm getting. I was sold a bill of goods. I thought X, Y, and Z was going to happen when I get into the situation. Not only by what she had sold me, but what I came in with my mindset and my dreams and my hopes and my goals, thinking that this is going to be it. Things are going to change. Things were going to be different. And right now, it's just a never-ending Happy Friday. Happy Death Friday going on where I am in either this karmic situation with this person, place, or thing. It's around and around, and so now I'm sitting and waiting for really divine timing to turn this wheel and bring what's down upright. I'm deceiving myself, even if it's deceiving the people on the job, if this is a job situation. And, you know, and the people on the job looking at it say, look here, Mr. Johnson, we can tell already you ain't really feeling this, being on this job. So maybe we need to kind of maybe give you your walking papers on this, because you're not feeling it, and we can tell. Or if you're in a situation, again, like I said, the person is looking there and saying, okay, I don't know who the hell you think you fooling, but we already know this ain't working out. And you know, it's some unfinished business. It's some things you got to work on with. It's some things that you got to kind of work on, how you seeing things on the outer as well. So what things is going on the inner with you. You say you got to keep an open mind, because now, because of like my last reading I just did for this week, you're seeing that your eyes have now been opened up to things, person, place, a thing. You got even the angels are working with you, your psychic, your intuition is opening up to new things, and it's making you being more open-minded to saying, okay, I think at this point I'm kind of open to thinking out the box about who the one is actually going to be for me. Okay, so now you feeling like a person that say, okay, I've been asleep, I want to he's saying I want to be awoke, and now I'm coming to my awakening. This is like a person that just coming from sleep. So he's just coming from that sleep state, Divine Master saying, and coming into now I'm starting to wake up. Okay, for whoever this set of Divine Masculines are. And you know, I'm really awakened to the point that now I'm ready to put my divine feminine on a pedestal, lift her up high, or I'm ready to even raise my emotions up high, because before I had been downplaying it. I ain't really want to get in touch with my emotions. I like, be quiet, we doing fine in this karmic situation. And my heart, it was saying, no, this ain't working. This ain't working for us, you know. We still going over the same thing. I'm tired of waking up in this bed like a happy death day, happy Death Friday, whatever. Every day I'm waking up and the same thing, and I'm falling on this damn pillow. You see it in that slow mo every time. And she, every damn time, he done clobbered her, hit her, stabbed her, whatever, her. Throw it off the cliff, whatever. And she still end up on that damn bed. And he's like, I'm tired of this. This is like a never-ending saga on this. I want to get out of this. So what is your next thing? What's the next event that's going to occur for you? Clear. Divine Masculine. Like that. It say, fall like that day. Independent, experienced, realistic, witty. Objective decision making. Clearing away all that no longer serves you. Seeing the human in a situation. So right now he's saying, you know what? I done became wiser. At this point, I got to really sit down and kind of like separate the sheath. It's a saying that, well, you're separating some things, you know, from what it is, from what it's not. Really seeing what things don't really serve you, which is really being in this situation, keep on lying, being deceptive in this karmic situation. And then really seeing the human about some things, because you can look back and say, you know, what the hell was I thinking? We've all had those moments like, I mean, I was purely wasn't thinking when I got into this damn situation, you know. So this is what you're at the point, the Divine Master said he's at this point. I want to talk to you. Can you tell me what brought this on? Clear. Door to value. Okay, so now the money situation. So either about the money situation between you and this common situation. One working, say I'm more valuable than this. I'm worth more than this. That's it. Okay, and then also, what else? Is there anything? Angel of love. So I'm believing that the angel of love, to me, when I see this, always represents the divine feminine. So her, which is really angel of love, is unconditional love. What she's bringing to the table is make you feel like, you know what, I got to make a decision. Okay. All right. And is there anything else you want me to know? And then you just saying right now, well, right now it's going to take some patience, but you definitely know what's the route that you got to actually do. Okay. Very good. Okay. Let me ask that. Let me see how's your feeling about this, overall feeling about this situation. Do you see, you know, what's your overall feeling? Clear. Whoa. Empress. Okay. All right. What is that? That's your overall feeling. Empress. That's in the front. Number 3. Fertility. Okay, so you really feel like you're giving birth to something. Are you pregnant with possibilities? That's what I'm feeling with that. So this is a wonderful new time. This is a wonderful time to give birth to new ideas and experiences. Nourishment is assured as I step into a new version of myself. My life is rich and ripe with possibilities that I can manifest and create. I am a powerful co-creator, and life loves me right now. My world is brimming with potential and infinite possibilities that will manifest for the highest good. Okay, all right, good. So this is what you're saying. You say you're feeling that there's really some new possibilities there. You really kind of a point as you say, I feel like I'm about to give birth to something. How is your divinity, Clear, going to help you with this? Give me a card that's going to help me know. How's your divinity going to help? The divine energy. Vulnerability. Okay. So you got to learn how to really, in order for you to have this newness, you're going to have to learn how to become vulnerable and put that sword down and stop fighting the feelings or the emotions that is actually occurring or going on. Okay. Yeah, you got to get in touch with your feelings. Yeah, he said, I got to get in touch with my feelings. I got to get my Achilles heel. So that means really finding out what is the main thing that breaks me down, that stops me from actually wanting to go through with making this major decision and really go for what I want to. So what do you need to surrender? Clear. You got to surrender, right? If you're going to be vulnerable, you got to surrender your desire to control people. Being over controlling can sabotage relationships to more effectively achieve your goals. Achieve your goals. Back off, regroup, and give the situation some breathing room. And surrender to your soul's path. Your life's journey has been perfectly designed for your soul's growth. Embrace every lesson and every moment. That's self-explanatory, right? In order for you to be vulnerable, you got to submit. You got to become open. You got to say, okay, universe, bring to me what I need. Higher self, tell me, lead me, and guide me, and know which one it is. Like, we'll say, lead me, guide me, every day. Father, I pray, order thy steps, hear your words. Please order thy steps, hear your words. So that's what you're going to have to do. You're going to order. You're going to have to ask the universe to help order your steps on that one. What do you see next for your divine feminine? For you and your divine feminine. Divine masculine. Ew. All right. He said, I see flirt. Extend your lighthearted energy to others. And he said, very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. Okay. Clarify for me. Flirt. Clear. What do you mean by flirt? I guess he said. So in the here and now. Now this going two ways. To me, he say I'm gonna stop flirting with the daggone idea and really get serious about what's happening in the here and now. So I'm gonna do some actions that's really gonna extend, especially when we work with this vulnerability, my energies to others. So flirt again is you know, really making that contact, keeping it light, not keeping it heavy, not keeping it dark. You know, as far as really being into, you know, really talking about the divine feminine, things and letting her know that, that you really into her, especially if maybe you have not talked to her in a while. The flirt is, to me, and to be honest with you, divine masculine, that's a way to kind of pique the interest for the divine feminine. But, you know, from this point on, if you have talked to her in a while or whatever, like I said, that gets your foot in the door, but that doesn't keep you constantly going. Okay, you got to kind of give us some meat and potatoes with that. To me, a flirt is like an appetizer. And I'm still, if I'm hungry and you take me on a date, I'm still looking for, where's the meal, you know. So that's something for you to think about, divine masculine, that, you know, keep on flirting, that's nice. And it makes her feel young and she get giggly and whatever. But at the same time, we want to know what's happening behind that, you know, what you really coming with the table with. When I looked at very soon, we say building blocks. So right now he's saying clearly decide. So right now he's saying I'm in the midst of I'm building, you know, I'm building things. I'm putting you up higher in my mindset, in my heart. I'm building up a firm foundation even for my emotions, especially when I'm going to be vulnerable. I got to be in touch with it, in tune with it, understand it, not scared of it. All those things, especially I'm going to need that in order to be ready for you when you step into my life. Okay, what is it that you want to tell? Clear. The divine feminine, divine masculine, that this waiting for you in this situation, because I could say, you say very soon, you say be very patient, you say you're building blocks. So what should I be doing in the meantime? That's what the divine feminine is saying. And he said it just, oh my God. Have patience. Love is patient and kind always. And like I told you all about that September priestess, remember when having a choice between doing what's right and what's wrong, always pick what's kind. Okay, so divine feminist, you might be saying, okay, now the right thing for me to do, the wrong thing for me to do in this situation while I'm waiting for him to get himself together. Again, he's saying be patient. Is there anything that you would tell her that she needs to surrender while she's being patient? Clear. What does she need to work on while she's being patient? Ooh, Ooh, surrender, low self-esteem. You deserve success, love, and abundance. Set an intention to identify and release any remnants of love, of low self-esteem. So he said, while you being patient, and he's out there working on some things, still work on some issues that you have on low self-esteem. You all know what that is. Some things that you know that you're saying, nah. When I think of that, I kind of crumble. I get a little scared on that one. Okay, interesting. Okay, just trying to see what. Can you tell me? Let's see in this cards. Can you tell me in what area is that she has low self-esteem that you see? Okay, that she's all tied up. All tied up in what? He said that you all tied up in indecision. You always kind of pick it both ways. You got options. One day you this way, one day another. I told you the psychic on that reading, reader on that channel said that. Said we gotta get it together. Things that we have so low self-esteem on is being an angel of strength and really learning how to kind of tame the ego and get really truly some courage on some things. I think she has said that even on that channel, saying about us and our ego and how it's getting out of hand. Pride, there you go. Pride was the one thing that was acting as a block as well, and he could feel it when we kind of overly doing either too much ego, too much pride. Kind of learn how to temper that. Okay, and then also as far as man holding your heart. He's saying the way you visualize low self-esteem of a man coming into your life and being able to hold your heart the way that you feel that it needs to be held. Again, it's something that you got to work on. You deserving of a man that has the ability to know exactly what to do as far as getting that heart. He says getting that heart rate going or getting your heart going. Okay. So that's the things that he said you got to kind of work at. Your imagery of how you view this divine masculine coming in as far as being able to, the ability to hold your heart, to be able to engage in emotions and dealing with things with matters of the heart. You also believing that you deserve somebody who's like this, that's able to hold the heart, know what to do with the heart and how to manage the heart, matters of the heart. And so these are the things that he said you got to work on. All right, then. I'm going to start right there because I can feel myself getting tired. So until next time, stay uplifted, stay motivated, stay ascended. Namaste. Namago.